Have you ever tried to meditate and thought, This is impossible? Like, my mind is too loud, my body's too restless. I can't do this. This ain't working. I felt the same way when I started. And I'm here to tell you that what once felt unbearable has now become one of the most life giving parts of my day. So, if you're new to my channel, I'm Theresa Noye. I work with high achieving women who are doing all the right things, but still feel off. And I help you reclaim what I call the essentials: your clarity, your calm, and your capacity through meditation and mindful living practices. And these practices deepen your connection to God, to yourself, and with others. They don't just add balance to your day, they radically transform your life. So, when I first started meditating, it felt like a fight. It was too much noise, um, too much restlessness, and too much resistance. 5 minutes of silence felt like 5 hours. But something started to shift when I stopped trying to conquer the silence and I started letting the silence speak. Silence isn't empty, it's space. Did you know that? Let's talk about space. What is space? Space is room between what you think you have to be and who you actually are. Space is where the rushing stops and your soul finally exhales. Space is where God meets you, not in the frenzy of doing, but in the simplicity of being. You know, we often think of darkness as something to fear, but in creation, did you know that God began with darkness? Out of the secret place, light came. Out of the hidden, good things were born. Stillness is the same way. The gift of space. It feels dark at first. It feels uncomfortable, right? It feels too quiet. But it's in that quiet that growth begins. And it's in that hidden space that strength is formed. See, the gift of quiet is that it creates room for things you cannot cultivate while you're running. It creates awareness, it creates peace, it creates clarity and connection. So, why should you stop running? Why would you want to stop running from yourself? Because the running never gives you what you're chasing. No accomplishment, no achievement, no external win will quiet the unrest inside. But when you pause, when you dare to sit in the quiet, when you realize that you don't have to be afraid of yourself, you don't have to be afraid of your thoughts, you don't have to be afraid of your feelings, because they're not here to overwhelm you. Guess what? They're here to guide you. And that's when clarity grows. That's when capacity expands. That's when calm becomes possible. So let me ask you this question. What would shift if you stopped chasing calm and started creating it? 5 minutes, 5 minutes at a time. I want you to try it. 5 minutes. And if you're ready to practice that shift, I invite you into my 3S community. It's a space for high achieving women to practice meditation and to grow through monthly master classes and to deepen your connection with God, with yourself, and with others. If that's something that resonates with you, I invite you to click the link down below in this video in the description, because together we are cultivating clarity, calm, and capacity, one practice at a time. Be still.